All right, what up, world? Oh, say the dark secret here for music, culture, and politics. And of course, the headlines have been dominated with the coronavirus and COVID-19. So with that said, let's get right into it. I want to welcome you to MCP 101. All right, so on the music side of things, it's been a very tough week. We have a number of incarcerated artists like R. Kelly, YNW Melly, as well as Tekashi 6ix9ine, who've all petitioned the courts for an early release. R. Kelly's legal team made the case that prison is a breeding ground for COVID-19, as well as the fact that he cannot meet with his attorneys face-to-face to prepare for his upcoming trial. With that said, he also had a recent surgery, and that also doesn't qualify him, but the feds have said they have provided him with adequate cleaning supplies as well as plenty of soap. So that must sting just a little bit. Now, in Broward County, Florida, their prison system has been hit by the coronavirus as well. YNW Melly is among the first confirmed cases. He's actually the second case that was confirmed, and word has it that he is going to be denied as well. He's currently awaiting trial on double murder charges and is facing the death penalty, so good luck on that. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine, on the other hand, has had a stroke of unbelievable luck in that he has been officially released from prison early. As many remember, he was facing some serious time and charges and even testified against former members of his crew. Now, being labeled a snitch or a rat has not slowed anything down, and many never saw this day coming. Tekashi's legal team petitioned the courts, and he was granted an early release because he suffers from asthma, which is considered an underlying condition and is triggered by COVID-19. So he was considered high risk and was allowed to leave prison early. Now, with many prisons already overcrowded, there is a belief that a number of factors like that contributed to the court's decision. I'm looking forward to seeing what his first interview is like. So obviously the whole world is on coronavirus lockdown, but creativity must still flourish. Some of your favorite producers and songwriters are at it with these beat battles, and they are interesting. Most recently, Scott Storch and Manny Fresh went at it, and last week, Sean Garrett and The Dream did their thing, going catalog versus catalog to see who had the biggest hits. Seemed like there was a little alcohol in the mix. They seemed to trade a few insults as well, but it was entertaining. And if you ever wanted to see or know what a pissing contest looked like, go no further than the Gram. Now, word on the streets is that Swiss Beats and Timbaland will be back at it again. And besides that, Tory Lanez has been keeping us entertained with quarantine radio. And there's nothing like seeing Meg Thee Stallion twerk her voluptuous cakes in the name of health and wellness. All right, switching gears to better understand the culture. According to Nielsen, liquor sales are up 243%, with spirits like tequila, gin, and pre-made cocktails leading the way. Sales jumping 75% compared to this time last year. Wine sales are up 66%, while beer sales are up 42%. So, when you're around your friends, make sure you ask them what's in that sippy cup. In an article in the Washington Post, Kelly James, a content specialist for a digital marketing company outside of Chicago, said the stress of homeschooling her 10-year-old daughter and 14-year-old son had her indulging in a couple glasses of wine a night. So we're not mad at that. Now, we won't get into my cousin Jamal's story. He homeschools his kids as well, and day drinks to help him get through pre-calculus and the stress of dealing with his kids at home. So we'll pray for everyone, all right? Just jokes, y'all. Just jokes. Now, this week in politics has been definitely tough here in the United States. Coronavirus deaths surpassed the 7,000 mark. States say they are missing what they need to combat the virus. Medical professionals lack PPE or personal protective equipment and the proper resources to fight the pandemic. The list of names is growing with those infected with the coronavirus. Anderson Cooper and Dr. Sanjay Gupta responded to Georgia Governor Brian Kemp's most recent press conference, where he acknowledged some of the things he didn't know about how infection was transmitted. So you never know if you yourself may be impacted or your loved ones by the coronavirus. So we want to continue to stay vigilant. Make sure that you are doing your thing with social distancing, and also continue to wash them hands. Indeed, okay? Let's keep all affected lifted in prayer, and we'll find our way through this. And I want to thank you for joining us here on MCP 101.